This is bowl season of the 2012 season. Coach Cat Lennon and the Memphis Tigers are 10-3 overall, 7-2 in conference play, and the Memphis Tigers, for the first time in program history, are Conference USA champions. Memphis is one of the original members of Conference USA. The Tigers had never made it to a Conference USA title game before this year. The previous 3 seasons, Memphis finished dead last in the Conference USA East Division. But this year, Memphis stunned everyone by putting together an epic run through the season to win the East Division, and then were able to take down the preseason favorite Houston Cougars in one of the greatest Conference USA football games ever played. What an epic game this was here in Memphis, Tennessee. The Tigers got on the board first. Preston Schuler hitting DeAndre Collins for a 41-yard touchdown pass put the Tigers up 7-0 here in the first quarter. Houston was able to get on the board after it was a 29-yard field goal from Sanchez. The Cougars were able to take the lead getting late in the first quarter when Homler put together a 20-yard touchdown run. Houston led 10-7 after 1. In the second quarter, the Cougars extended their lead. Sears hit Wesley for a 5-yard touchdown pass to put Houston up 17-7. Late in the first half, Memphis was able to cut the deficit down to 3 when Cecil Tate punched it in from 1 yard out. At halftime, the heavily favored Houston Cougars led 17-14. In the third quarter, Ruben Sears hit Wesley for a 65-yard touchdown pass. Houston started the second half with a bang, extending their lead back up to 10 points. Sanchez hitting a 21-yard field goal pushed the Cougars up by 13. And this one looked to be the dagger here in the third quarter. Ruben Sears hitting Woods, putting Houston up by 20 points. Cougars had all the momentum at that point. But for us, Memphis, we've been behind many times this season. We've been able to fight back. We are certainly a tough out, and we certainly battled back in this one. Preston Schuler set a school record for passing yards in a game in this performance here in the Conference USA title game, helping us battle back, hitting DeAndre Collins for a 12-yard touchdown pass. We went into the fourth quarter trailing by 13 points. But a big touchdown pass here. Preston Schuler hitting Cedric Ellis for a 20-yard touchdown pass. Decided to go for a 2-point conversion, and we converted, cutting it to a 5-point game. Then coming off of a huge interception, able to get ourselves into the end zone, battle all the way back to take the lead here. Cecil Tate punching it in from 3 yards out. 2-point conversion was successful. That put us up by 3 points. But Houston wasn't done. Ruben Sears hitting Rodriguez for a 12-yard touchdown pass put the Cougars up by 4 points. But we were able to respond. Preston Schuler hitting Cedric Ellis for a 40-yard touchdown pass that made the score 44-41. Defense was able to force a huge takeaway, getting a fumble, recovering it. Stadium went nuts. We were able to run the clock out. We were able to seal the deal for the first ever Conference USA championship in Memphis Tiger football history. What is being called the greatest win in Memphis Tiger football history. We take down the preseason favorites to win the Conference USA championship. Houston Cougars get stunned here as we storm back in this one to take them down. Final score 44-41. Conference USA champs. Who would have thunk it? Total worst to first season here, finishing dead last in the East Division. The past 3 seasons, only 5 total wins combined the past 3 seasons for Memphis football. And we have won 10 games for the first time since the 1930s. We have won the first ever Conference USA title in program history. What a tremendous accomplishment. What a tremendous season. Will go down in history for sure. Let's go! Now we're going to look at the conference title games. First, we're going to take a look at the Army-Navy game. Week 15. And congratulations to Army. They end a long losing streak to Navy with this epic 24-21 victory. No points in the first quarter in this one. 3 touchdowns scored in the second quarter though. Army gets on the board first. A 7-yard touchdown run from Charles. Navy ties it up with a long touchdown pass shot of Starks, 83 yards. Then a big time punt return. Morgan takes it back from 90 yards out. Navy up 14-7 at halftime. No points in the third quarter. Army able to get a field, cut it down to a 4-point game, and Army able to get in the lead here with a 4-yard run from Abrams. Navy regained the lead. Wiggins with an 8-yard run, and Charles punching it in from 7 yards out, put Army in front 24-21, and that ends up being the final. What a great year for Army. They are 9-3. They will be going bowling, and they are Commander-in-Chief Trophy winners. They defeated Air Force earlier in the season, as did Navy, and Army ends long losing streak against Air Force and an even longer one against Navy. Congratulations to Army. Now a look at Conference Championship Week. We already recapped our epic game against the Houston Cougars in the Conference USA Championship. We were victorious 44-41 in Memphis. Absolutely epic football game here. Will go down in history for sure. The ACC Championship game featuring North Carolina and NC State. Tar Heels got in front here, 7-0. The end of the first quarter, Holland hit score for a 14-yard touchdown pass. It was all Tar Heels in the first half. Able to add another touchdown run, another touchdown with Moore getting it in from 5 yards out. Late in the first half, Pearson hits a 42-yarder. 17-0 Tar Heels at halftime. NC State able to get on the board here in the third quarter, but North Carolina with a real quick response. NC State trying to battle back here, but the Tar Heels always had an answer. Holland hitting Gore there, getting late in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, Peterson hitting a 41-yarder. That is the last points in the game. North Carolina wins comfortably 34-14 to become ACC champions. North Carolina 12-1. Congratulations there to North Carolina. The SEC Championship game featuring Georgia and Auburn. Georgia got in front here. Ross hitting Jackson a 47-yard touchdown pass. Auburn able to get a field goal later in the quarter. 7-3 Georgia after 1. Second quarter was all Bulldogs. 1-yard touchdown run from Monroe. And then a 27-yard pass. Ross to Bell late in the first half. The Bulldogs had a 21-3 lead at halftime. No points in the third quarter. Auburn trying to battle back. Put together a bit of a rally here. Crawford hit Landry. They went for a 2-point conversion. They were unsuccessful with it. Then a 2-yard run here from Williams. Made the score 21-16. Auburn back in the game. But Nolan punching it in from 2 yards out. Made it a 2-possession game. Made it 28-16. Auburn was unable to score afterwards. And the Georgia Bulldogs become SEC champions, taking down the Auburn Tigers. Congratulations to Georgia. They are 11-2, as is Auburn. Very solid years from both teams. The Pac-12 championship game was a very huge game indeed. Texas had already essentially locked up a spot in the national title game. USC was looking to do the same here. They were big favorites against Stanford. Stanford looking for a big upset, but that did not happen at all. This was a dominant performance by the USC Trojans. They got out in front here, a little over midway through the first quarter. Bell hit Harrison for a 13-yard touchdown pass. Then very late in the first quarter, Bell hit McLeod for a 9-yard touchdown pass. 14-0 USC after one. Sanford able to cut the deficit in half here in the second quarter, where a 59-yard touchdown run. But USC controlling the rest of the second quarter, scoring a bunch of points in a row. Off a 44-yard field goal. Bell to Lane 2-yard touchdown pass. Bell to Harrison, an 11-yard touchdown pass. It was 31-7 USC at halftime. Looked like it was going to be a no contest, and they continued dominating in the third quarter. Bell to Little, touchdown pass. Bell to Harrison, touchdown pass. Bell to Clayton, touchdown pass. This was a complete blowout. It was 52-7 heading into the fourth quarter. Stanford was able to get into the end zone once more here in the fourth quarter, where with the 12-yard touchdown run, but 52-14 the final. USC dominant performance. They are 13-0, and they are going to the national championship game in emphatic fashion, winning the Pac-12 championship game. Congratulations to USC. The MAC championship game featured the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Ohio Bobcats. For the MAC title, Ohio starting this one off with a bang, returning the opening kickoff for a touchdown is Webster. Just like that, Ohio up 7-0, and they continue dominating the rest of the first quarter. McCray a 6-yard touchdown run, then Newton to Webster 9-yard touchdown pass. It was 21-0 at the end of the first quarter, Ohio. Central Michigan able to get on the board here. Early second quarter, Wells hit Powers for a 2-yard touchdown pass. But then Ohio gets a response. Watson a 2-yard run. Newton a 1-yard touchdown run. It was 35-7 at halftime. Bobcats in control. The third quarter, Central Michigan able to get on the board again. Wells hits Powers for a 13-yard touchdown pass. Saturday hits a field goal to make it 38-14, and that ends up being the final score. No points were scored in the fourth quarter. Ohio wins comfortably, 38-14. Congratulations to the Ohio Bobcats, MAC champions. And the Big Ten championship game featured the Michigan Wolverines and the Wisconsin Badgers. Michigan got on the board first here. Joseph a 5-yard touchdown run. Wisconsin responded. Cobb getting in from 7 yards out, 7-7 after one. Wisconsin takes the lead in the second quarter. Warren hits Kelly for a 15-yard touchdown pass. Then late in the second quarter, Wisconsin able to extend their lead. Badgers had a 17-7 lead at halftime. They looked sharp in this one. But in the second half, the scripts changed big time. Michigan able to flip the script. Wilson punching it in from 3 yards out, then Joseph punching it in from 1 yard out. Michigan had a 4-point lead entering the fourth quarter. We were able to extend that here. Wilson to Tanner, a 10-yard touchdown pass. Wisconsin able to get themselves a field goal, puking it from 41 yards out. Then Michigan sealing the deal here with a 37-yard field goal from Stevens. And then late in the fourth quarter, Wilson punching it in from 6 yards out to make it 38-20. That is the final score. Michigan Wolverines, Big Ten champions over the Wisconsin Badgers. Just Wisconsin's second loss of the season. Congratulations to Michigan, Big Ten champions. So that is a look at Conference Championship Week. We had the most exciting game, you could say for sure. We had the closest game. Came right down to the wire for us. Congratulations to all conference champions from around the nation. Now we will take a look at the BCS standings as we enter bowl season. The number one team in the nation, no surprise, is the USC Trojans. 13-0 season. Great season from USC. Looking very sharp all year long. Running the table at perfect 13-0. A lot of very solid performances. especially in the Pac-12 championship. No contest was Stanford. Blew out Notre Dame right before that. And USC is going to be going to the national championship, where they will be taking on number 2 in the BCS, the Texas Longhorns, with a 12-0 record. Great season from Texas. Congratulations to them. Perfect 12-0. Texas did have more close games than USC did, especially down the stretch here. 2 of their last 3 games went into overtime. Surprise in close game against Iowa State, and then Kansas State, who looked very sharp earlier in the season but fell off. That one also went to overtime. Texas able to survive all of it, and they will be taking on the USC Trojans in the national championship. That is a rematch of the national championship from the 2005 season. That was an epic football game where Texas was able to defeat USC and win the national title. I'll be very excited to see how that one plays out for sure. Number 3 in the BCS is the Arkansas Razorbacks. Great season for Arkansas, an 11-1 record. Unfortunately for the Razorbacks, their one loss coming against Auburn was enough to keep them out of the SEC championship. But still a great season from Arkansas. Started off with that big win against the defending national champion Alabama Crimson Tide. They just continued having an excellent year, 11-1. They will be taking on Michigan in their bowl. Oklahoma, number 4 in the BCS with a 10-2 record. Sooners started off the season 3-2, really turned it on, winning their final 7 games. Big victories for them here. Oklahoma will be taking on Pitt in their bowl game. Georgia, number 5 in the BCS with an 11-2 record. Georgia defeated us earlier in the season quite handily. We were able to put some points on the board late in the game, but this was really a no contest against us. Georgia looked very sharp throughout the season. They got themselves off to a really hot start. First loss of the season was quite handily, losing to Auburn on the road, and then losing quite handily to Georgia Tech. Really falling apart 2 of the last 3 games of the regular season. They were able to respond, put together an excellent performance, getting revenge on Auburn in the SEC championship game. Congratulations to Georgia. They will be taking on Michigan State in their bowl. Here is Michigan State. 8-3 record for the Spartans, just an 11-game season for Michigan State. They were scheduled to have a game against an FCS opponent, game that got canceled. So just 11 games for the Spartans. It was a really tough schedule for Michigan State. You can see 7 teams are currently ranked on their schedule. And then also starting off the season with a big win against Boise State. So certainly a really tough schedule that the Spartans played through. Did lose 3 games, but had some big wins. Very solid year for the Spartans. Ending their season with 4 straight victories. They will be taking on Georgia in their bowl. Number 7 in the BCS is the North Carolina Tar Heels with a 12-1 record. Great year for North Carolina. Their only loss coming in the second game of the season, losing by 2 on the road against Wake Forest. North Carolina winning their final 11 games. Just not a ton of ranked opponents for North Carolina, which is why they are not ranked higher. They have 3 ranked victories, 2 of them coming against NC State. No team ranked higher than 16 in the nation, but still a great season for North Carolina, ACC champions. Congratulations to the Tar Heels. They will be taking on BYU in their bowl game. Alabama, defending national champions, number 8 in the BCS, a 10-2 record for the Crimson Tide. They started off the season with a big win against Michigan and a tough loss here against Arkansas. After that loss, they started playing some really good football, winning their next 8 games. Had a couple close games, but they were looking really sharp. Then just did not work out at all for them against Auburn, their final game of the regular season, losing that big rivalry game by 27 points, 30-3. That was a huge shocker. But Alabama still an excellent year, 10-2, nothing to scoff at for sure. They will be taking on Ohio State in their bowl. Number 9 in the BCS is the Michigan Wolverines, 10-3 record. Very solid year here for Michigan. They dropped 3 games, but 10 victories. Some nice wins. Winning their final 5 games. And of course the biggest one, the Big Ten Championship over Wisconsin. The Wolverines will be taking on Arkansas in their bowl. And number 10 in the BCS is the Oregon Ducks with a 10-2 record. Oregon looked very, very good throughout much of this season. They got themselves off to an 8-0 start. A huge matchup against USC, 2 unbeaten teams. And Oregon gave USC as good a battle as anyone did. On the road, just losing by a touchdown there to the USC Trojans. Then a disappointing result here for Oregon. Just 2 weeks later against Stanford, losing by 3 touchdowns. They were able to finish off their season with a solid victory against their rival, Oregon State, to get their 10th win of the season. And the Oregon Ducks will be taking on Oklahoma State in their bowl game. So that is the top 10 in the BCS as we enter bowl season. Here's a look at the rest of the top 25. See Auburn and Wisconsin both dropping after losing in the conference championship games. So there are no teams in the Conference USA currently ranked in the BCS. We are not, I can't imagine we are very far away. There's a chance that if we able to win our bowl game, get our 11th win of the season, that we will end up in the top 25. That will be quite cool, but that is a look at the top 25 as we enter bowl season. Now we will take a look at the Heisman winner of the 2012 season. And that Heisman winner is sophomore quarterback Sean Givens of Ohio State. Congratulations to him. Number 5 of the Ohio State Buckeyes, your 2012 Heisman Trophy winner. 125.5 QB rating, 2,514 passing yards, 23 TDs. Did throw 12 interceptions. Also quite effective with his legs as well, running for 911 yards, running for 7 touchdowns, leading the Buckeyes this year. Congratulations to Sean Givens, and just a sophomore. Runner up to him was senior halfback Bundle Cobb of Wisconsin. Bundle Cobb rushing for 1,648 yards, 13 touchdowns on the ground for the senior halfback of the Badgers. Also with 31 receptions, 518 receiving yards, and 5 receiving touchdowns. Great year from Bundle Cobb for sure. Next we have Aaron Horn, redshirt junior halfback of Alabama, finishing 3rd in Heisman voting. He had 1,196 yards on the ground, 15 rushing touchdowns, also 29 receptions, 328 receiving yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. Finishing 4th in Heisman voting is junior redshirt quarterback Ross Allen of Conference USA's SMU Mustangs. This is a quarterback who we faced earlier in the season, and we were able to defeat SMU. It was a huge win for us. It was SMU's first loss of the season. SMU had themselves ranked quite nicely. They were unbeaten at home. We went in there and upset them. It was a huge win for us, but great season from the junior redshirt quarterback Ross Allen. 143.1 passer rating. Unbelievable. 4,776 passing yards, 38 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Was not very effective on the ground. You see, he ends up with negative rushing yards due to sacks. So, more impressive passing stats than the Heisman winner, but not an effective on the ground QB. So that was the difference, and that was the edge to Sean Givens. Finishing 5th in Heisman voting, Joe Johnson, the sophomore halfback of Mississippi State. Great season from him as well, obviously. 1,876 rushing yards for him, 11 rushing touchdowns, and just 8 receptions for him, 127 yards receiving, and 2 receiving touchdowns. Just a sophomore, Joe Johnson. So that is the top 5 in the Heisman. That is the Heisman finalists. Congratulations once again to Sean Givens of Ohio State. Now we will take a look at the bowl games. Here we go. Look at bowl season. 12 season. Got Tulsa, Conference USA, playing in the New Orleans Bowl against FIU. And then Houston, who we defeated in the Conference USA Championship game. They will be going to the Beef O'Brady's Bowl against Florida. SMU of Conference USA will be going to the Hawaii Bowl versus Utah State. Southern Miss will be going to the Armed Forces Bowl versus Nevada. And here we are so excited for this. Going to the Liberty Bowl against Louisville. Memphis Tigers, Conference USA champions. UCF, Conference USA, going to the Ticket City Bowl versus Nebraska. The Rose Bowl is going to be the Michigan Wolverines and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Should be a great football game there. The All-State Sugar Bowl is going to be the Georgia Bulldogs and the Michigan State Spartans. The Orange Bowl is going to be the North Carolina Tar Heels and the BYU Cougars. The Fiesta Bowl is going to be the Oklahoma Sooners and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Those are the BCS games, except for the national championship, of course. And here is the national championship. The Texas Longhorns, number 2, against the number 1 USC Trojans. A rematch of that epic national championship from the 2005 season, in which Texas was able to defeat USC. USC is going to be the favorites in this one, but very interested to see how that one will turn out. The final game of the 2012 college football season to determine the BCS National Championship. A lot of great bowl games to be excited about this bowl season, and we are super pumped for ours. Playing in the Liberty Bowl, another opportunity to play in Memphis in front of our home fans. Could not be more pumped up about this. Let's go. The Liberty Bowl has been played in Memphis since 1965, and this is the Memphis Tigers' first ever appearance in the Liberty Bowl. We have automatically qualified for the Liberty Bowl as Conference USA champions. The Conference USA champion has played in the Liberty Bowl every season, except for last season, when the Conference USA champion Southern Miss Golden Eagles did not play in the Liberty Bowl. Last season's Liberty Bowl was Cincinnati victorious over Vanderbilt. This is our first appearance in the Liberty Bowl. This will be Louisville's 5th appearance in the Liberty Bowl. Louisville has a 3-1 record in Liberty Bowl games. Their last appearance, the 2004 season, when they were victorious over Boise State. Louisville is a former member of Conference USA, so automatic qualifiers as Conference USA champions that year. Louisville is coached by John Carroll in his 3rd season as head coach of the Louisville Cardinals. Last season, Louisville finished with a 7-6 record, finishing off the season with a loss in the Belk Bowl against NC State. Hanson, our QB, still is quite injured. Only if we get really desperate at the quarterback spot, we would consider putting him in, but most likely he will not be playing. What makes this even more exciting is that this is a rivalry game. This is the Louisville-Memphis Rivalry, playing in front of our home fans. An opportunity to win an 11th game this season. That would be a new all-time high in program history. This has already been an absolutely epic year. Probably the greatest season in Memphis football history. And we've got ourselves one more game. Could not be more excited for the opportunity. Start things off 2-0, 2 close wins. Got blown out on the road against a great Georgia team. One more close victories there. Got blown out on the road at ECU. Epic win against UCF. Stunning win on the road at SMU. Disappointing blowout loss at Marshall. Incredible comeback home against Tulane. Hard-fought rivalry victory at UAB. Very impressive rivalry victory against Southern Miss to clinch their spot into the Conference USA Championship game for the first time ever. And an absolutely epic game against Houston. That puts us here. One game left. For Louisville, they started off the season 2 very solid victories. And a 7-point loss against North Carolina, who ends up being fantastic this year. Took down a very solid FIU team on the road. FIU finished 10-2. A 7-point win against Southern Miss. Then a loss against Pitt, a 10-2 team. Very good team. An overtime victory against South Florida, another common opponent, as was Southern Miss. A loss against Cincinnati, a very good Bearcats team. 5-point victory at home against Temple. 7-point loss against Syracuse, but winning their final 2 games, blowing out UConn, then defeating Rutgers on the road by 6. 8-4 season for the Louisville Cardinals. They are going to be looking for their 9th victory here. They're going to look to spoil the party in Memphis that has been going on for a long time. Preston Schuler coming off of the record-breaking performance. One more game here. Taekwon Hobbs got knocked out due to injury in the Conference USA title game. He will be excited for another opportunity to play here the Memphis Tigers one more opportunity in front of our home fans. It is time. Final game of the 2012 season. First ever appearance in the Liberty Bowl. Let's do it. Come on. First, a look at the never-changing settings of the dynasty. Here it is. It has been a dream Cinderella season for the Memphis Tigers. We've earned ourselves one more game in front of our home fans. First ever Liberty Bowl appearance. Can we go out on an even higher note? Let's go. Liberty Bowl of the 2012 season. Louisville versus Memphis. Come on. The Cardinals wearing their regular road uniforms, white helmet and jersey, red pants. We will be wearing our rivalry home uniforms, jersey and helmet, rivalry pants, black Nikes. We are all set. Come on, let's get out to Memphis. Let's go.
Looking ahead to kickoff in Memphis as both teams are wrapping up their warm-ups for the start of the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. That's going to wrap it up here in the studio, but we'll be here to keep you up to date on everything else going on in college football throughout our game. It's time for ESPN's College Football. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit on the call.
The first Liberty Bowl was played in 1959 in Philadelphia, but today we're in Nashville for this exciting bowl matchup. EA Sports and ESPN bring you this exciting college football game. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and we'll hear from Aaron Andrews on the sidelines and Reese Davis in the studio throughout the game. Today's college football action is brought to you by Dove Men Plus Care. Be comfortable in your own skin. We've got the Louisville Cardinals and the Memphis Tigers. And both teams take the field. We've got two rival teams looking to go at it and face each other again in what always proves to be an awesome rivalry matchup. It's time for the coin toss, presented by Dove Men Plus Care. Be comfortable in your own skin.
We got clear skies here in Memphis, Tennessee for the 2012 Liberty Bowl. The hometown Memphis Tigers coming off of an epic victory in the Conference USA title game in the midst of probably the greatest season in program history. Memphis looking to have won the Conference USA East Division, the Conference USA Championship game, and now looking to win the Liberty Bowl Championship in this stadium, all in consecutive games, taking on the Louisville Cardinals, who are playing the Liberty Bowl for their 5th time, Memphis' first ever appearance. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to choose a side. First bowl appearance for this class of seniors. It's been an incredible, historic season no matter what happens here, but definitely would love to finish it out with another victory and become Liberty Bowl champions as well as Conference USA champions. Let's go. Let's put it together here. Come on. Game time. Charles Massey has it teed up. And we are underway. Boom, this one is going to get to about the goal line. Davis is going to try to make a move and get brought down to 24. We are all underway here. Let's go.
For Louisville, Kirk, this is a good-looking offense. It's a little bit different, though. Tell us about it.
I think the disadvantage of running a spread attack is whether or not you have the proper personnel to really make a difference in running this offense.
Handoff. Brothers is going to go. He is off to the races.
You got some speed on the outside.
No one's going to get to him. What a start for Louisville. And what a rough start here for Memphis.
He had his sights set on the end zone, and he was not going to be stopped.
Wow. There's been so much excitement in Memphis with this football team. So much excitement about this bowl game. And Louisville, the very first play from scrimmage, going to bust a 76-yard run. There was great blocking here initially. Brothers makes a move. Dukes out Shaw, then runs past McPherson. McPherson not able to hold on to him, and he was just off to the races. No one going to catch him. Great start here for Louisville, and a nightmare start to the Liberty Bowl for us. Todd Brothers goes 76 yards to begin the game.
Louisville is up by 6. And he hits the PAT.
Just like that, 7-0. Well, we've played from behind plenty of times this season, so we're not going to let that shake us here. Certainly not the way we want us to start out, but let's go. Mookie Frazier on the return now. Going to get out to about 30. And now here comes our offense.
They'll go to work at the 30. 1st and 10.
Preston Schuler coming off of the school record passing yards per game. Gonna start off on the ground here though. Cecil Tate. Nice blocking. Nice room for him. Past midfield. Some nice room there. Got a block downfield from Asher Cox. Just past the 50-yard line here. Here comes our second play from scrimmage. Schuler. Let's try to get that one out there. Thor Bennett probably would not have had many yards available anyway.
That makes it 2nd and 10. From midfield. 2nd down.
So we'll have to run it again here. If we can get some good blocking once again. Yeah, I can maybe out about 5 yards there.
Tate comes away with 5 yards on the carry.
Make 3rd down more manageable for us. Third and 5 here. Let's go. Schuler rolling out. Got the first. Gets down. Nice decision there from Preston Schuler. Taking what was available, getting the 1st down. Getting down to protect himself and the football. We are to the 32 of Louisville now. First and 10. We're here in shotgun. We're going to look to go halfback draw. Thorough Ben is going to get the carry. Not much available for him, though, just a yard. Second and 9 coming up here.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Sure.
Scrambling around.
Looking to run, scrambling, get down again. Got enough for a first down. So Preston Schuler using his legs here early on.
From the 21-yard line.
First and 10 up to the 21 of Louisville now. So handing it off to Cecil Tate and get about a yard. That's about it here for him. Comes second and 9 from the 20-yard line.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Schuler's gonna get sacked. Held onto the ball a little too long. Ah. That's a costly mistake there. Gonna make it a third and very long. Nothing open initially, then trying to hold on to it a little too long and trying to get it to the outside. Just not enough time to get rid of the football there. Big loss. So we got third and 18. Maybe a 47-yard field goal from here, and it is very windy. So certainly gonna hope to get something more here. Do not want to have to just kick a field goal from this part of the field.
This drive, but now they're faced with a third and long. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
Oh, wow. Trying to get a quick little pass there to Thurl Bennett to try to get us some yards for field goal range, but did not work out. Now we got ourselves a really tough spot right here. It would be a 47-yard field goal. Wow. Oh, man. .47 yards and very windy.
So they're going to go for it
Need
here.
a bunch of yards for this here, but
The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide.
and it's a delay of game. Jeez.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they can just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
Do not want to have to punt, but that's what we're doing here. We gotta pin him back to make this worth it. Novak angling it.
That turned out to be a nice little punt there.
It was just a little push kick, but it was very effective.
Only the 15. Wanted it like at least inside the 10. So dang it.
They'll start this drive at the 15-yard line.
Certainly not how we wanted that to end. Having to settle for a punt, but here comes Louisville for the second time. Going on the ground. He's going again.
At the 40. He's in the open to the 20. So he punches it into the end zone for the second time today. He's running very well.
Hobbs not able to get to him, and then Brothers just too quick.
Offense so far today.
Oh, wow. It is all Louisville here so far in the Liberty Bowl. Brothers just too quick for Hobbs to get to him there. And defenders just one slight wrong step. And he just burned by everyone. 2 plays for Louisville, 2 long touchdown runs. This one, 85 yards from Todd Brothers. Unbelievable start to the game for him and this Louisville offense. 14-0 Louisville. Certainly not the way we dreamed of Liberty Bowl starting here for us. Quickly down 2 touchdowns here before the midway point in the first quarter. Well, we were putting together a solid drive. Got ruined with a sack, really. And then, well, let's figure it out better here. Come on. Second offensive possession here for us. Schuler to Collins, not able to hold on to that one. Thought it was a little high, but that's a catch he usually makes.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Schuler to Ellis, first down.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
There we go, come on.
First and 10. Ball on their own
First and 10 for us here. Gonna go on the ground. Sees some tape. Gonna find some room. Gets about 9 yards. There we go. Certainly nothing compared to what Todd Brothers of Louisville has been able to do, but still a solid run there for us. 2nd and 1 coming up now. Schuler rolling out, getting it to Putty Liston. Past midfield, new set of downs.
6 yards on the play and pick up the first down.
Short throws like this are very effective because they tend to wear down the defense over the course of a game, especially when they get you a first down and keep the offense on the field.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
We're going to play action here. Schuler trying to run. Then going deep. Trying to get it to Asher Cox. He's going to get picked off. Louisville continuing to dominate here in the first quarter. That was an ambitious throw there from Preston Schuler. And it's not the right decision in the end there, apparently. Another look at that one. Rolling out was on the run as soon as he faked the handoff. And able to get some time. Saw Asher Cox there. Just not able to get quite enough on the throw. Nice play there. Louisville defender going back. Buchanan getting the INT.
First
And
down,
Louisville
10
takes
to go.
over here.
Ball on the 18-yard
They've had
line.
2 plays from offense. They've had 2 touchdowns. Can we at least make a tackle? Now they're going to look to pass with Hall.
Hall drops back to pass.
And Hall's going to get a completion to Davis.
He's taken down around the 29-yard
We do get a tackle, but it is a first down there for Louisville.
You know, the ball isn't going to hit you in the numbers every time. As a receiver, you've got to be able to adjust quickly and sometimes be willing to give up your body.
It's an option-looking play.
option here.
And Brothers is going to get dropped from just 1 yard there. Well done from Tyquan Hobbs.
Two there on the option from the quarterback.
One thing about this linebacker over the years that separates him from the rest are his instincts and ability to make the play. That's a nice tackle by the senior.
From their own 31-yard line. Second down. Now he's
Hall looking to run.
and he's taken
Lewis will take out his legs there. Decent scramble, but here comes 3rd and 4. They really need this stop to get some sort of momentum back. At least just stop the momentum of Louisville from building. On defense, 3rd and 4 here, big play. Gonna hand it off to Brothers. Booth is gonna meet him first. Get some help from Hobbs. Able to shut him down there. So 4th and 4 coming up. Louisville gonna have to punt this one away. Nice work there defensively. Andre Collins.
Takes it to 25, and he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Not great, but not bad either. As long as your main priorities are not turning the ball over and establishing solid field position, then you're headed in the right direction.
The offense will start at the 32.
Here we come. 32-yard line. Let's go. Schuler to Sullivan, 7 yards.
39-yard line. Sullivan picks him up around 7 yards with that catch. Second down, and they're going to need about 3
So we
yards.
can start here about the 40-yard line. Gonna look to go on the ground. Cecil T just shy of a first down. 3rd and inches coming up.
So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away.
Gonna look to go with the fullback dive here. And there we go. Didn't need much. Nathan Dunn able to pick it up for us.
Situational play call. Running strong on 3rd and short, it'll move the chain.
From their own
Getting pretty late in the first quarter, but really left some points this drive for sure. Halfback draw, throw Bennett.
to the inside handoff.
About 4 yards on the ground now.
So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 48.
2nd and 6, Schuler to Sullivan, unable to hold on to it. Quick pass and catch attempt there, not able to reel it in. And here comes 3rd and 6. Hoping to move the chains here, let's go. Nothing there. Nothing open. Pass rush closing. Not even able to get a throw off cleanly. Well done there from the Louisville defense. Everyone locked down. Our struggles continuing here. 4th and 6, ready to boot it. Novak is probably going to get into the end zone. Skipping through the end zone now. Cardinals will take over at the 20-yard line, getting very late in the first quarter now. 14-0 here for Louisville in the Liberty Bowl. I'm going to drop him. That'll be a yard loss. That'll be a sack. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. Looking to run. Not able to find any room.
So at the end of one, the Cardinals lead 14-0.
Dominated time possession, but Louisville dominated pretty much everything else here in the first quarter.
Second down and 11 to
Let's go. Come on.
Ball on the 19.
Second quarter beginning. 2nd and 11 here for Louisville. Gonna look to throw. Catch me. Kendrick brought down.
The 25-yard line.
3rd and 5 coming up. And here comes a big play.
From their own 25-yard line. 3rd down.
Really want to stop. Get off the field here. Come on. All looking to throw. Oh, he's got an open man. Martin. He's got a bunch. Still on his feet. Still going. Finally forced out of bounds at the 25.
It definitely put them in better field position. I just have a feeling that they're going to punch it into the end zone on this drive.
Martin coming wide open there to the right side. Hall floating it out to him. They got some good downfield blocking. Tough to bring him down. Shaking off the tackle there. Huge game there for Louisville. They continue having their way here in the Liberty Bowl. Big letdown there defensively. 25-yard line. Huge game there for the Cardinals. Hall looks to throw. Oh, got to Holy Cross. There's another first down.
Rely on your tight end to move the chains. You got a big time advantage over any defense.
Making move, getting open up the middle. Up to the 12-yard line now. Louisville looking to extend their lead. Catch made by Brothers. Hobbs brings him down right away. 3-yard loss. Good work defense. Play action and trying to set up a screen. Catch made, immediately dropped. That's the kind of play we need defense. Let's go.
15-yard line. 2nd down.
13 Hall looking to throw. Now looking to run. Now he made a move and he's in.
Defense let the quarterback scramble in for the score.
The defense had the offense beat there initially. It took a great run to get that in.
Hall dangerous with his legs. Proving it there. Making a move there on Delaney Herman. Quickly getting his way into the end zone. Strong scramble from him. Louisville up 3 touchdowns here. Josiah Hall from 15 yards out. Running it into the end zone. 21-0 now.
It was a 5-play, 81-yard drive, and the result, 7 points.
Brad, I love these kind of drives. They're old school, grind it out and earn the yards and just rip the heart right out of that defense.
Johnson is lined up to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick.
Memphis Tigers fans had virtually nothing to cheer about in this one. Had a ton to cheer about all year, but so far in the Liberty Bowl, it is all Louisville. I hope to turn things around here on this drive. Starting at our own 25, we're going to start with a 5 wide. Shuler's got some room. Goes to Ellis, hit him. There's a first down.
Such a reliable target. You throw it anywhere near him, and this guy's going to get his hands on it and make a catch.
Starts the drive, able to get it to Cedric Ellis.
From their own 37-yard line. First down.
Shuler to Sampson. Catch me.
Around the 43-yard line.
Another nice pass here, coming out here, firing 2 successful passes. 2 first downs, now up to Louisville's 43.
From the 43-yard line, it's first down.
Schuler got it to DeAndre Collins. Let's go. Flying right down the field here. Go all the way up to the 11 of Louisville.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first down and 10.
Schuler to Hale, touchdown. Let's go. What a furious drive. Hit Hale in the end zone. Storming back here with that. All in the air. Really quick drive. Hale coming open there. First points of the Liberty Bowl for us. Louisville just had no answer at all for that. I like our chances here at a 2-point conversion. We're going to line up for it. Schuler to Sullivan. There's 2 more points for us. Just went for it because we liked our chances on it. Picking it up. So a ton of football left in this one. It was all Louisville, but furious drive right there. Cut it down to 13-point deficit now. Let's go. Davis get brought down there on the 24. Memphis fans starting to make some noise now after that. They've seen a lot of Tigers comebacks this year. Now we're going to need our defense to step up. Ball. To run again. We get about 3 yards on the scramble.
From their own 27-yard line. It's second down.
On the ground with brothers. Oh, scary moment there for sure. Considering what he was able to do in his first 2 carries, but fortunately able to bring him down with our safety. And 3rd and 1 now. Can we get a 3 and out? Looking to pass way over his head. 4th down coming up. Just sailing that one way over his head. Certainly felt the pressure on that one. Way too tall out there. And our defense stepping up. Getting the touchdown and getting a 3 and out. Let's go. Looking to storm back once again, one more time this year. Not even midway point of the second quarter. Collins is going to be brought down. Passed very, very effectively last time with the ball. Louisville had no answer for it. Got it to Sullivan. Here we go, here we go. Go in the air again here. Thurl Bennett makes the catch and another first down. Louisville has no answer for the pass game right now. Thurl Bennett come off of the angle route. Schuler hanging in there tough, putting it right on the money. And we're going to try to catch him off guard a little bit here. Lyle's in at QB. And Stevens is going to get stuffed. We're going to get an initial diagnosis here, see what's going on. And Preston Schuler, he's been dealing with a shoulder injury all season long, really. And it looks like his season is going to be over. Dislocated shoulder here. That's the initial diagnosis. He appears to be out for the football game. We got Walter Hansen. He could possibly go. He wants to go. We got Jason Lyles. We're going to put him in now, who's in for that last play. Unless he gets really banged up, he is going to be our guy. Hansen's going to be out. But here we go, 2nd and 13. And, nearly intercepted there. Obviously, a huge loss there, losing Preston Schuler. He's had an epic season, an absolutely epic game in the Conference USA Championship, a record-setting performance. But that will be it for him in the 2012 season.
Third down now. They need to get it down to the 34.
Jason Lyles is a senior. He is good to go for us here. 3rd and 13. He's rolling out, trying to put that one up to Sullivan.
You like a team that's ready to it takes some preparation to get in the way of a pass like
Yeah, on second thought, maybe not the best decision there. Would have had to pick up quite a few yards on the ground. Not sure if we would have been able to do it, but trying to put that one up, trying to give Ray Sullivan a chance for it. Defender able to make the play. Gave him a shot at it, but certainly did not work out the way we wanted it to. 4th and 13, still early on in this one, just the second quarter. Hopefully we can pin him deep.
The punter is going to try to pin him deep in their own territory with a good punt here.
That one's kind of
He gets it away, and it's a skyrocket.
Oh God, the 28. That is not a really good looking punt there from Novak.
The offense will take over at the 28.
Certainly hoping for more on the punt there. So obviously a disastrous drive, losing Preston Schuler and then ending pretty poor punt there. Louisville coming out firing on their first play, and Kendrick along the sideline. Let's throw there from Josiah Hall.
Let's send it down to Aaron Andrews with an update. Aaron?
Thanks, Brad. He was favoring that shoulder when he came out. They now know it's dislocated. Brad, it looks like he is done for the day. Brad, I'll send it back up to you guys.
There's a first down on the ground there from Brothers.
Somebody else to step up now. Thanks, Aaron. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
To the 45 now.
Ball on the 45. He takes it right side for a good gain. Brothers gains about 4 yards on the play.
Brothers a bit banged up at the end of that one.
It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here, he's gonna keep it,
He's at the
and
30.
he's got a nice run
Down he
there.
goes around the 27-yard line.
They've got a solid drive going here. I know it's not going to be
Very
much, but
quick.
putting some points up on the board.
It's 1st and 10.
Scramble up to
Ball
the
on
27.
Back to pass. He's scrambling.
Oh, shakes a tackle from Herman. Mills is going to force him out of bounds. Louisville's been killing us on the ground. Herman able to make the tackle there. So we're up to the 13. Louisville going to look to extend their lead. right there. Bringing them down. Second and 13 now. Very nice job defensively getting the sack on the play.
Defense looking for another sack here on this 2nd and 13 situation.
And they got brothers in the backfield. Wildcat formation here. What will Louisville do? Hobbs drops him. We're going to take a timeout. 3rd and 16 coming up. Great work defensively the last 2 plays.
3rd down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 19.
We'll go with a new QB, Hines, and a quarterback there for the Cardinals. Hines is going deep. McPherson breaks it up. Hines and a QB for Louisville. One there looked like might have had a step there. McPherson maybe the long route. Nice work going back there, breaking that pass up. Avoiding giving up the touchdown. That is very big.
So it's 4th down. They'll line it up for the field goal.
Shouldn't be a very hard kick, but it is quite windy. Hopefully that will affect things here for us. That one is right through. 3 more points for the Cardinals. 24-8 now. Getting kind of late in the second quarter. We are without Preston Schuler. Jason Lyles has proven himself this year. He can get the job done for us. Frazier on the return. So we're going to be starting this drive at the 26-yard line. Let's go.
They'll start at the 26. He may have changed things up here.
Lyles to Sullivan. Nice 8-yard completion there.
That is a great example of a quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Now let's go down to our
Hall is out for Louisville, so both starting quarterbacks are out now. Now here's Lyles going deep for it. Broken up.
All right, thanks for the update, Aaron. Certainly not good news. Let's hope he doesn't miss any extended play.
Starters for both team at the quarterback position ruled out in this one. Jason Lyles taking the shot downfield. It's broken up in the end there. So 3rd and 2 coming up here for us. Trying to find a way to move the chains.
So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
Oh, Lyles, a terrible pass there to Buchanan, and it's picked off. Oh, just very inaccurate there from Jason Lyles. Threw that one right to him. Oh, gosh. Absolutely not what we wanted here. Lyles just didn't get his feet set, just rushed that one, really did not have any reason to. Could not have thrown that one right, could not have thrown that one more to him. Just a very ugly looking throw. And Louisville's going to take over at the 36-yard line.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36.
Louisville going to look to extend their lead here before halftime.
Strike to his receiver, no good.
Ruled out of bounds on that one, throw from Hines. Louisville is well aware of our ability to come back. They are going to definitely want some more points here.
From the 36-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Oh, what a play there. Delaney Herman hitting him, forcing that one out. That was going to be a first down for Louisville, would put them firmly in field goal range. Got it right in his hands, but Delaney Herman not giving up on the play, making a great hit there, forcing the incompletion, and that is going to bring up
Third down now. They need to get it to the 26.
It's going to be a long field goal from here. And we get the sack. Let's go. Great stand from our defense, shutting down Louisville, not allowing any more points. They're trying to set up a screen, but we were all over it. He did not have a clean path through there. Able to drop him just in front of midfield. So fourth down coming up. Cardinals going to have to punt this one away.
He doesn't want to touch back here. He wants to knock this ball inside the 10.
We'll skip into the end zone. So we don't have a lot of time left. It's 23 seconds, of course. Really ugly looking throw. Our last time out, but
they'll go to work at the 20.
I'm going to go bootleg here to the left. Lyles, I'm going to try to pitch that one up there to Liston. Not able to get it through there, just bashed down.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20.
He's going to hand this one off up the middle. Louisville's going to take a timeout. They want the football back. 3rd and 8 coming up now.
We've got 3rd and 8. Ball on the
18 seconds left in the first half. We're going to go play action here. Lyles throws it to Bennett. Just shy of a first down. So fourth down coming up now. Just 12 seconds left. Let's punt this one away here.
Is the punter. It's away and it's a booming punt.
Strong boot there. Solid looking return. Just 3 seconds left. I might give Louisville a Hail Mary opportunity.
Squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive.
Bennett a bit banged up, but not
I
ruled
guess he'll
out.
throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle. Hines drops
Going
the throw.
deep.
Lays it out there.
Tipped and incomplete. And we're going to halftime. 24-8. Louisville leads the Liberty Bowl.
Louisville's got a 16-point lead.
unfortunately got off to a disastrous start in this one. Both teams' starting quarterback ruled out the rest of the game with injuries. Trailing by just 16 points now, though. Potentially 2 possessions. Let's look at the team stats first half. Louisville outgaining us 307 to 195. We have an 11-7 first down advantage. They are 20% on third down. We are 28% on third down. No fourth down attempts. We are 1 for 1 on a 2-point conversion. That's what makes it a possibility. 2 possession game. That 2-point conversion we decided to go for. 2 turnovers to 0. 2 interceptions thrown from us. We have a time of possession advantage as well. Preston Schuler had an incredible year for us. He was 9 of 15, 122 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT in this one. Ruled out with a shoulder injury. Jason Lyles, redshirt senior. He's 2 of 7, not a really good looking start. 16 yards, no touchdowns, 1 INT, but we trust him in the second half. Regroup. Let's go. Cecil Tate, 6 attempts, 40 yards for him. Thurl Bennett, 2 attempts, 5 yards. Jabril Stevens, -3. Nathan Dunn, +2. Worked the ground a bit more here for us in the second half. Ray Sullivan, 3 catches, 25 yards. Thurl Bennett, 2 catches, 21 yards. Cedric Ellis, 2 catches, 24 yards. Sean Hale, senior, with an 11-yard touchdown reception. Branch Sampson, Putty Liston, DeAndre Collins, all with the catch there. Defensively, 7 tackles from Tyquan Hobbs, his final game in a Memphis Tiger uniform. Brooks, Stone, McPherson, and Booth all with 3 tackles. Gibson and Mills with 2. A horrible start here defensively. 2 long touchdown runs given up on Louisville's first 2 plays from scrimmage, but able to settle down a bit more. Big stand from our defense. Late in the half, able to prevent Louisville from extending their lead anymore. Charles Massey has had no action. Jacob Novak has had 4 punts. Not great punts, really, from him either. Josiah Hall, the starter for Louisville, was 6 of 7, 93 yards. Ruled out with an injury as well. David Hines has come in. He's 0 for 4 and got sacked, so a rough start here from him as well. Todd Brothers, a dream start his first 2 carries. He has 2 touchdowns, 7 attempts, 183 yards. Josiah Hall also scrambling well with a touchdown run. Receiving-wise, 2 catches for Greg Kendrick for 21 yards. Those catches on Louisville's team. 1 catch for brothers Holycroft, Martin, and Davis. Martin had a 50-yard reception. Defensive-wise, Cole Frazier leading with 5 tackles. Dante Bennett has 4. A bunch of guys with 3 for Louisville. Both interceptions from Reggie Buchanan, redshirt senior. 2 picks. Troy Young, 1 for 1 on field goals, 3 for 3 on extra points. Scoring summary, Louisville got themselves out to a roaring 14-0 lead. They got themselves out to 21-0 in the second quarter. Big touchdown here, helping us battle back. Louisville got the last points with a field goal. So, trailing by 16 points at halftime. We know we can come back. We know we can do this. Certainly not where we would like to be at halftime, but we know this game is not over. It's been a magical year. Can we get magic one more time here in the final game of the 2012 season? Let's go. Come on. Thurl Bennett. It's good to go. I can go. So play.
Ready to start the second half.
Let's go. Come on.
Teams are lined up for the kickoff.
We are underway here in the second half of the Liberty Bowl. Frazier from about the goal line. It's going to get out to about 25.
For Memphis, they've got some catching up to do. For more, let's send it down to Aaron.
Brad, their head coach told me that his players seem too nervous. They aren't their normal selves. Footloose and fancy-free, as he called them. He said he told his players to have fun, execute, and things will begin to fall their way. And for Louisville, they'll be looking to force more turnovers to add to their 2 from the first half. Back up to you, Brad.
First ever appearance in the Liberty Bowl for the Memphis Tigers. The 5th appearance in the Liberty Bowl for the Louisville Cardinals. How do we want to start off here in the second half?
To this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
From the air, Lyles to Sullivan. His bold throws start things off. There we go. Second and inches here. Hand it off to Earl Bennett. He's going to get stuffed. Going to lose a little bit. 3rd and 1 now. So not what we were hoping for there. So 3rd and 1. Gonna look to go on the ground in here. This one to Cecil Tate. Right up the middle. Just enough for it. Actually, important play there. Avoiding a 3-and-out to start the second half. Would love points on this possession. Preferably 8 of them. That would be the most ideal situation.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own
36 now. Oh, picked off by Pace. Oh no.
This shows some great preparation by the defensive staff. It seems like he can't throw a pass without a defender knowing where it's headed.
Intercepted there. 3rd interception from the Louisville defense. 2nd one thrown from Jason Lyles. Just, Pace is going up there and getting that one. Oh, certainly not the way we wanted to start the second half here. Louisville will take over at our 49-yard line. Really need our defense to keep playing great football to keep us in this. And there's Taekwon Hod right on cue. Dropping Todd Brothers in the backfield. 2-yard loss there. Really, definitely do not want to allow any more points. Really need them to step up here. Come on. 2nd and 12 now. Hines looks to throw. Goes deep. Javaris White breaking it up. And now here comes 3rd and 12. And hand it off. And we're going to get him dropped. 4th and 6 coming up. Our brothers gets about 5 yards on that carry. Not going to be enough. And Louisville's going to line up, bring out the punt team here. Johnson angling that one. Looks like a nice punt there.
He was able to deaden that kick perfectly, and he gives them a long field to work with.
So our defense did a good job. We're going to be back at our own 8-yard line here. Still believe here. Jason Lyles, you just step up here. Come on. Our own 8-yard line. I'm going to go play action. Lyles just got that one off there to Nathan Dunn. It's going to be good for about 5 yards.
Everything about that play was crisp. The bounce, the throw, the catch. That's fun to see.
From their own 13-yard line. 2nd down.
And 5 here, Lyles. Got it there to Ray Sullivan. Good work. Lyles rolling out. making a nice throw on the run. First and 10. Lyles to Petty. Cannot hang on.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23.
Come on.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Lyles, no.
I love the toughness here by this quarterback. Sitting in at the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
3rd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Lyles steps back to pass.
No.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't get that one off, and Lyles looks banged up at the end of
And
that.
they defended it very well.
Certainly hoping he's going to be alright. Hansen said he can go if needed. Novak got to punt it away again. Strong punt.
And for Brothers, it's been a fun afternoon.
You know, the most impressive thing you can say is not only does the entire defense know, the entire stadium knows he's going to get the football, and they still cannot slow him down. That's a commitment by the running back. It's also a commitment by the offensive line and the coach. The thing that I love about this back that you just don't see every week is this kid's determination. Every single time he gets his hands on the ball, he's
Defense, let's
giving
go.
everything that he has. And right
Lyles a
now,
bit banged up, but he can
effort
still
and
stay in
attitude
there.
is too much for this defense to slow down.
Hand off. Hobbs meeting Brothers right away again. Good work.
No daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
It's 2nd down, 12 to go. Ball on their own 24. The quarterback in the gun, empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the
Oh.
Little screen pass.
Trying to get to the screen and break it up. Not able to. It's going to be about 10 yards there for Louisville.
That'll bring up 32.
Yeah. Now 3rd and 2.
It's
Come
3rd
on,
down, and they're about
defense.
2 yards shy of the sticks.
Come on. And off. Got him just short.
They'll be short of the
Let's go.
unsuccessful running play.
Nice job here by the defensive.
Big stand there defensively. Defense keeping us in this. Keeping us within striking range.
To punt.
Johnson out to punt.
He drops it.
Collins drops it.
Two plays of football to test your concentration
Ah.
returning punts. You got to see the ball into your hands.
Unfortunately, we had help there. Able to just dive on that one, but not what we were hoping for on that. Unable to get any sort of return. So
Their last
here we
drive
go.
broke down and they punted. What do they have in store this time out?
On 22-yard line.
Back in this game, it's going to have to start now. This
Halfback
offense has
draw,
to control.
Jabril Stevens. He's got a 1st down on the ground. Nice work.
Consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
First and 10. Ball on their own 32.
Ah,
Throws out to the running back, no good.
Lyles not able to get balance there.
Vicinity.
I think the ball just slipped out on him.
That makes it 2nd and 10. From their own 32-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Lyles
Now he's scrambling.
to Hale. Got him.
And up for the 1st down. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the first down. That's just a nice
Nice work there. Those seniors, last game in Memphis Tiger uniforms, connecting on that one. Rob's doing a good job threading the needle.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
That's to Sampson. It's going to be good for 5 yards.
48-yard line.
These short, effective passes are going to help the quarterback's confidence.
From the 48-yard line, it's 2nd down. Can't find anyone open.
Miles to Sullivan, got him.
Nice pickup as they
Able to stay in bounds as well.
Right now, they're both reading the defense.
Very nice. Let's go. Got something cooking here. So lost nothing open initially. Just hanging with it, keeping his eyes downfield, finding a little gap. Great work there. Sullivan making sure he does not go out of bounds.
And the result is a nice gain.
Able to get himself foot down. Able to get ourselves
from the
big
26-yard
gain
line.
up to the 26. Looking on the ground here, sees Tate's gonna get just a few.
23-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
I think everybody in the stadium felt that hit. He really laid some lumber there.
To the 23 now, 2nd and 7.
Down, 7 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Miles, dangerous looking throw, broken up. Yeah, defender had a chance on that one. For sure. Thrown up there, Sullivan trying to get to Sullivan, they're not able to do so.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
3rd and 7. Throw that one right to Frazier.
He has to make better decisions than that. He should have known that there was no room to squeeze that ball in there.
Way off target with that throw there. Oh man. I had no chance. It was right to him. Mason Lyles leading. Way too much there. Trying to get it to Sullivan again, but throwing that one way too far in front. Another interception made there from Louisville. And they're going to take over at their own 9.
From their own 9-yard line. It's 1st down.
They're really needing our defense. Come on. It's like an option play getting set up. That's going to be a big loss.
Take it down around the 2-yard line.
Defense had that one called perfect. That's a big play on that ball.
Trying to get the option. Massive loss on the play. Our defense keeping us alive here.
Second down. Defense will be digging in here as they're inside their own 5.
Firing through, able to get that one up to Davis.
Looking to play that time.
Big game there for Louis here.
Again, great recognition by the quarterback to find a hot receiver.
Trying to get some pressure on Hines, but made a really nice throw there. And they are out from the shadow of their own goal to the 20-yard line now.
From their own 20-yard line. 1st down.
Oh, scary there when he was able to break free. But able to get him down and once again not hopping up real quick.
On the 23.
There's a 3-yard gain there for Brothers. And 7 looking to throw, going deep. White picks it off. Forrest White, big INT. We finally get a takeaway for our defense.
Huge interception to get the football back, maybe have a chance to get back into this game. But this can really change momentum. You can see the
Louisville taking a shot. Hines going deep on that one. Javaris White going up, making a big INT for us. So we look to keep hope alive in this one. Big time play there defensively. Both teams with their backup quarterback, neither one having much success. Louisville taking a shot there. Great work. Javaris White getting the INT in front of our own sideline. Hopefully that can get us some excitement, some momentum going.
From their own 40-yard line. First down. And he might change the play here before the snap. He scrambled.
Lyles, what a throw!
Brought down at the 36.
What an amazing throw that was.
And ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
Definitely a dangerous looking throw, but put that one absolutely right on the money up to Cedric Ellis. Another look at that. That was nuts. And out floating that one just over the defender, right where it needed to be. Nice gain.
From the 36-yard line.
Probably the final
It's
play of
first
the
down.
third quarter coming up right now. And we're going to go on the ground with it.
He fights forward to
Take
about
its
the
forward.
33. This is still anyone's ball game as we head into the final quarter of play. Louisville's got a 16-point lead.
Louisville's been in control of this one pretty much since the beginning. Really since the beginning. We got ourselves in a big hole. Just 2 offensive plays for Louisville into this game, but we've done what we've been able to do pretty much all year. Just hang in there a little bit. Just keep hope alive. Got a ton of work to do if we're gonna get back in this one, but
From the
still
33-yard
potentially
line.
just 2 possession
Second
ball
down.
game if we're able to get 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions.
He's looking to pass.
6 here.
Throws incomplete.
These guys, especially in the secondary,
Big
really
pressure
get
coming.
can make life hard for the play callers on the other side of the ball.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 26.
3rd and 6 coming on. Come on. Trying to get it to Cox, broken up by Buchanan.
Job of reading the play and positioning themselves well
Now
to
here
break up
comes
the pass.
4th down. No question about it. Gotta go for it. Too long for a field goal attempt anyway. Come on.
And it's the offense that takes the
We got
field
any
on
more
4th down.
magic for us here?
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
Lyles, a lot of pressure, nothing happening there. No option but to go for it. Defense covering it very well, having to just throw that one up there, give us a chance, but Louisville shutting it down. And they will
They'll
take
take
over.
at the 33.
Very much well in control of things here. Davis open. Big game, Louisville.
Around the 48-yard line.
Jeez.
From their own 48-yard line. First down. Hines gets the ball.
There goes Hines.
He's at the 40. To the 20.
And he's
To the 10.
gone.
Touchdown, Cards.
burning us with that one. And Louisville seems well on their way.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this kid is incredible. He's got the moves, the speed, the power. He's the total package.
Hines taking us to it there. Faking the handoff, great blocking there for Louisville, and he was off to the races. $52 yards there for David Hines. Well, it's a rough day here for us. But no matter what happens in this one, we're certainly not giving up. We're certainly going to fight to the very end. But no matter what happens in this game, it's still just an absolutely magical season for Memphis Tiger football. Frazier on the return. No spark there.
And for Lyles, he's had a rough outing this afternoon.
Well, there's no way his team can come back and win this game with the way he's playing right now. He's got to be able to avoid the mistakes and move forward and try to get his team back in this game.
It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold?
He's rolling out. Trying to get it picked off by Pace.
They'll bring him down around the 46-yard line. And for Pace, he forces the turnover, and that's the second time he's done that today.
This is what this corner is known for. He has great speed and is very good in coverage. He's also shown off his hands a little bit today.
Well, having to force it here. Can't blame him on that one. Just nice play there by Pace, getting another INT for him. And
From the 46-yard line.
yeah, it's been one of those kind of days. Shaking a tackle. Fortunately, Shaw's able to bring him down.
Gains around 8 yards on the run. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. Loss of about 2.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
They're about 4 yards away here on third down. Drops back to pass. Once and all.
Going deep. Gibson picks it.
It's the sophomore corner.
He's going to take it to about the 21, so nice INT there. Continuing to play hard. No doubt about it.
Potential at that position. These coaches are really excited about what he'll do for the program over the next few years.
Great catch there from Gibson. Louisville looking for another touchdown there. Gibson going up, making a great grab. Good work hustling out all the way up to about the 21.
From their own 21-yard line, it's first down. And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5-receiver look. Now he tries to buy some time.
Lyles got it to Ellis.
Down the sideline.
And absolutely no quit from Memphis. Great play there.
We expected him to be a prime-time target today, and so far he has been. Great catch for the touchdown.
Let's go. No quit out of Memphis. Here's another touchdown pass for Jason Lyles, a senior who has absolutely nothing to hang his head about. He was a very important part in our Conference USA Championship season. Filled in very nicely for us. A guy without much experience at the quarterback position here in college. Some very important games down the stretch for us. Big touchdown pass there. Get to the end zone again. And now we are going to have ourselves a 2-point conversion attempt coming up right here.
They'll go for 2 in this situation.
Lyles to Sullivan, got it.
Over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and the score is 31-16.
Nice work. So now we're gonna bring out the 2-point, the onside kick attempt. That will be Novak. Jacob Novak gonna attempt the onside kick for us here. Booth is gonna take a look at the 2-point conversion. No doubt about it. Definitely 2 points there.
The ruling on the field will stand. He caught it.
The only thing left to say about this play is that was an excellent catch.
So here we go. Novak for the onside kick.
Novak needs a good bounce for a possible recovery here.
Lewis looks like he's got it. Crawford drops him right away, but Louisville has the football.
And for Lewis, is a bit shaken up, but it looks like we could see him back on the field soon. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Looking to throw.
Able to get a sack. There we go.
Defenders played the snap count perfectly.
Valve's getting the sack there.
Didn't let the quarterback get away.
Hines having a word with his lineman after that one.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. Back to pass.
Screen pass, Hobbs all over it.
The 49-yard line. Loss of about 2.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 32.
Hobbs over that one. So nothing there for Louisville at all. Defense shutting the door there.
Collins is back awaiting the punt.
Sometimes it's not the huge distance, but precision that you need for your punter. Nicely done.
The offense will take over at the 17-yard line. The 27-yard line. From their own 27-yard line. First down. He's on the run. Fires out to his wideout.
Ellis got a first down there.
Around the 39-yard line.
Goes to Collins.
Before he could go anywhere.
He made a good read here to find his teammate. That's sound decision making.
Picked off by Bennett.
It's intercepted. And he hits him hard to the 50-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to pull off another absolute stunner. But, yeah. Pressure just flying right in there. Nice play there, Louisville's defense. Bennett with the INT.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 50. They line up in the jumbo set.
And there goes Brothers.
Gets out to around the 28. From the 28-yard line. 1st down. Just under 3 to go in regulation. He gets out to about the 28-yard line.
It's a great play by the defense, but it really makes you wonder, was there a miscommunication up front by the offensive line? They just seemed to allow the defensive line to get through, and the running back didn't have much of a chance at all.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. The Tigers use their 2nd timeout. 3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 18. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They lose 4 there.
That's just a sound play by the defense.
Able to stand there defensively.
4th down, so the kicker comes out. He'll
This
try to
field
put 3
goal
points
would
on the board.
make it a 3-possession game. It is straight and it is through. 34-16 Louisville.
Louisville gets set to kick this one away. He's to the 20.
Frazier dropped.
25. Their last drive ended with an interception. We're about to find out what the defense can do this time.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept up the pressure and try to fluster this quarterback some more. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 25-yard line. It's 2nd down. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. He drops back. And he tackles him hard at the 19-yard line.
You have to keep an eye on this guy, especially during passing situations, because he does a great job of getting to the quarterback, as we saw right there.
Able to get it to Sullivan.
He's out to the 30. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback.
Nice look at pass and catch there for sure.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. He throws left.
Got it to Sullivan once again.
Brought down at about the 39-yard line. Another catch, and he's up to 100 yards now.
I think the quarterback and this receiver right now are clearly in the zone. The defense needs to do a better job of adjusting their defense to be able to slow him down. He now has over 100 yards receiving in this game.
And so much for the bowl game jitters. Just a great performance today by this young man.
Lyles got it to Ellis. That's going to be a touchdown.
This offense just has so many weapons to defend. They've got some genuine playmakers.
Well, it's not going to matter in terms of winning this bowl game. That is out of reach at this point, but continuing to fight. Jason Lyles is going to get another touchdown pass in a Memphis Tiger uniform. It has been a rough game here overall, but you know, this was just like the icing on top of the cake of this incredible season. Obviously not the way we wanted this one to go, but either way, just an absolutely phenomenal year for everyone involved, and continuing to show that heart here in this one. Good to see. 2-point conversion attempt coming up here.
The defense jumped, but I think a lineman moved first.
With an encroachment penalty on Arthur Caldwell of Louisville.
So the kicker's going to stay on the sidelines. These guys will try for a 2-point conversion.
Lost to Collins. There's 2 more points. I'll catch that for DeAndre Collins. Inside kick attempt here. Too hard on that one, out of bounds. Louisville can just take a couple kneel downs now.
It takes so much precision and luck to execute a successful onside kick. One wrong bounce, and you send it out in the field of play.
Well, the last drive was good for 3, but I'm sure in this
At
one
least
they'll be
Louisville
looking
still
another
got their offense out on the field. Long run there from Brothers.
So it's second down and about 2 yards to go.
Sullivan hurt his back there a bit, unfortunately.
Nice run up the middle.
The defense had a great opportunity there, and they let it go. This is an offense that's clearly working clock. They've got to get more aggressive defensively and attack the line of scrimmage to be able to slow down this offense from getting first down.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock. He'll go down to one knee.
And that is going to do it for the 2012 season. An absolutely legendary season for Memphis Tiger football. Does not end on the highest note in the bowl game, but like I said, that was just the icing on top of the cake. Conference USA champion Memphis Tigers for the first time in program history. It was just not our day here in the Liberty Bowl. Congratulations to Louisville winning the Liberty Bowl, but Conference USA champ Memphis Tigers.
As we finish up the broadcast, what do you have to say about how this game turned out, Kurt?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Memphis probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
Jason Lyles.
EA Sports congratulates this young man for his fine performance and his award for player of the game. For the Cardinals, they continue an above-average year, upping their record to 9-4. And for the Tigers, this loss puts their record at 10-4 on what has been overall a successful season. That's going to do it for this game of NCAA Football 13. My partners, Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, Reese Davis in the studios, and everyone at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler, saying so long.
Louisville wins the game, but this Memphis Tiger home crowd giving this Memphis team a standing ovation. Lots of loud cheers at the end of this game for a terrific and legendary season. Absolutely nothing to hang our heads about. Just wasn't our day here in this particular game, but what a wonderful year it was overall, no doubt about it. Jason Lyles didn't have a really good game out here today, but he was a big part in our Conference USA Championship season. Unfortunately, losing Preston Schuler to injury. 34-24, the final score. Louisville wins the Liberty Bowl. Let's take a look at the team stats in this one. We actually end up outgaining Louisville. Louisville did not have a whole lot going on in the second half. We outgained them 484-422. 21-11 first down advantage. We were 33% on third down. They were 10%. Big thing here, aside from those 2 touchdown runs to start the game for Louisville, that turnovers 6-2. A couple of them didn't really affect us, but some of them certainly did. So unfortunate there. Time possession advantage for Louisville. Player stats: Preston Schuler 9 of 15, 120 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT. The sophomore quarterback. Jason Lyles, again, he was a big part in this Conference USA Championship for us. He was 16 of 34 today, 293 yards, 32 touchdown passes, never gave up at all. Did have 5 INTs though. Cecil Tate, 9 attempts, 49 yards. Thurl Bennett, 3 attempts, 4 yards. 3 of 13 for Schuler. Ethan Darnas, 1 carry. Stevens was 2 of 7. Receiving wise, Ray Sullivan, 9 catches, 119 yards. He got hurt at the end of this one too. It was all off season to heal. Cedric Ellis, 6 catches, 172 yards, 2 touchdowns. Thurl Bennett, 2 catches for Sean Hale, including a touchdown. Good for the senior getting a touchdown in his final game. DeAndre Collins, also a senior, he had 2 catches. And with Branch Sampson, Dunn and Liston had 1 each. Defensive wise, Tyquan Hobbs ate everything he could here in his final game. He was a massive part in our Conference USA Championship season. 14 tackles for him today. Jordan Mills, big part as well. Senior, 6 tackles, 6 for McPherson. Senior Garrett Stone. A lot of guys with 3 tackles as well in this one. No kicking at all there for Charles Massey except for the kickoffs. Novak 5 punts. Josiah House 6 of 7. Got knocked out of this one. David Hines was 7 of 14. 28 yards, no touchdowns, 2 INTs. Did have a long touchdown run. Todd Brothers 223 yards on 18 carries, 2 touchdowns. First 2 plays of the game for the Cardinals. Josiah Hall had a touchdown run, as did David Hines. Donald Davis with 5 catches. Todd Brothers with 4. Greg Kendrick with 2. Holy Cross and Martin both had 1. Defensive wise, Cole Frazier with 8 tackles. Same with Justin Pratt. Frazier had an INT. Bennett had an INT. Evan Pace had 2 INTs. And same with Buchanan, 2 INTs. Troy Young, 2 for 2 on field goals, 4 for 4 on extra points, 6 punts there for Johnson. Well, Louisville just came out on this one on fire, up 14-0 early, up 21-0 in the second quarter. We lost our starting QB, our second stringer to start the year is still very hurt. he did not go. So we were just in a really rough spot. We fought for sure, gave it our best effort throughout this one. At least we won the final quarter of the game, but this one was out of reach from us, unfortunately, as we fall 34-24 in the final game of the 2012 season. This historically great 2012 season for the Memphis Tigers. 34-24, the final. It's all right. Still an epic Conference USA Championship season. Let's go, Memphis.